So, yeah, I have it on again because it's a nightgown. Anyways, so all I'm going to say tonight is to make sure that the most awesome person in your life is you. That way, when you only got you, you can deal with you. You know, you might want a situation to go a certain way. You might want your friends to act a certain way. You might want your family to act a certain way. And the bottom line, you got you. And remember that. Thick and thin. That's why you must learn to deal with being by yourself or being alone and, not being on your phone all the time, occupying your mind with other things like reading, journaling, looking at your kids, playing with your kids if you have any, having a fulfilling life by yourself. You have to learn to do that. It'll keep you from being around phony people or reaching out to people just to have somebody around you. You don't need anybody around you. It sounds cliche. It might even sound old school, but long as you have the Most High in yourself, but most people don't accept themselves. You have to accept yourself. Your light and your dark. Okay, yes, I have a dark side and I have a light side. My light side is the loving part of me. My dark side is, probably the anger that I turn into determination, or the disappointment that I turn into determination, or, you know, and you have to celebrate right now. You have to celebrate where you are right now, how far you've came right now. Nobody knows your journey but you. Nobody can really tell you, or nobody can tell you how far you came better than you can. And yes, I smoke cigarettes. I don't want to hear it. But anyways, because we all have vices, and I'll handle mine when it's time to. But like I was saying, that's my message for tonight. Accept yourself. Learn to be with yourself so that when you don't have others around, you still comfortable. You still good. You know what I'm saying? You still fulfilled. You're still whole. People do what they want to do. They schedule for what they want to schedule for. And everybody has free will. You allow people to do what they want to do so you can see what their real intentions are. This I learned. This I learned. And if their intentions don't match up with your intentions, then you have to part ways. There's no bad blood, you know. But you can't keep giving and not receiving what you require, or you're following what they require in their lifestyle, but you're not getting what you want in yours. And make sure you lay your boundaries down. These are things that's talked about in the beginning. Now, if one chooses to ignore it and only goes after what they think, then that's when you have to depart. But yeah, and that also helps you know to love yourself. Is no less, you not a lesser person because it didn't work, or you're not a lesser person because they chose something different. You still you. They have free will too, you know. And you still beautiful, you still great, you still handsome, you still work hard, you still take care of your kids, you still, your boys think you the shit, all of that. You no less of you because of an event or a person or the loss of something in your life. You always are going to still be you as long as you define you and accept you. Yeah, have a good night.